Let's bring in economist Stephen Moore. Stephen, the administration has already rolled back some, or many, of Biden's regulations. Why haven't prices come down yet?
Well, Stuart, look, we don't want prices to actually come down. We want to stabilize them. Actually, disinflation can be even worse than inflation for an economy. So we have, and by the way, we have seen reductions of inflation. The latest report has inflation running at closer to 2.5%, which is a big improvement over what we saw under Biden, where the average inflation rate over 4 years was twice that high. So I have to say I'm a little confounded by this because, number one, inflation is coming down, and number two, it is pretty clear from the data that people's incomes are rising faster than the inflation rate, which is a reversal of what happened under Biden, where the inflation was rising faster than incomes. So people are feeling, I can't quite explain it, although I was reading a report by a psychologist saying that what people are doing is they're looking at the things that are going up in price, and they're not focusing on the things that are going down in price. We talked last week on your show about the fact that we have a lower gas price than we've seen in 5 years. That used to be, the lead indicator about what's happening with inflation. But I'm here to tell you, I think next year will be a very good year for Americans' middle class finances, because don't forget, the average family starting in January is going to see less money withheld from their paycheck because of the big, beautiful tax bill.
Yep, and that arrives in January, right there. That's good.
Yep.
Here's another one for you, Stephen. China's trade surplus just climbed past $1 trillion for the first time. What do you make of that? It seems like their industrial power just rolls on unchecked.
Well, first of all, Trump is going to have to, require that China, and he's been negotiating them now for almost a year, to force them to buy more of American products and stop discriminating. They discriminate against American products, whether it's our dairy, our farm products, our manufacturing products. But look, the fact that China sends to us a lot of low-priced things that Americans want is something that actually, we were just talking about affordability. When China brings in a lot of goods and services that are very cheap, that actually makes things more affordable in the United States. So you know me, I'm a free trader. I think we both benefit from trade. And Trump is really working to try to reduce that massive trade deficit we have with China.
Got it. Steve, we look forward to Trump's meeting with Xi Jinping. I believe it's scheduled for April in Beijing. That's a good thing.
I'm sure this $1 trillion trade deficit is going to come up in that meeting.
Yeah, yeah, I'll bet it does. Stephen, thanks for joining us. See you again soon.